Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shall we shag now or shall we shag
Feeling it.
later?
Alright, here we go. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Meghan from the yacht. I used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm just Meghan from the yacht. Used to have a little, now I got a lot. No matter where I go, I know where H is.
That was easy.
But my parents named me Rachel Meghan Markle.
All right, folks, what's going on, baby? Listen to this. First of all, how you doing? Everything going all right? You having a nice day? Everything good? You all right? Here we go. Let's get into this. First of all, let me say this. Hello, governor. Hello, my son. All right, folks. I said this in the previous video, that H is totally complicit with this whole thing, right? He looks happier on this trip. She looks happier, by the way, on this trip, too. No offense. This is the happiest I've seen these two yo-yos in a long time. And here's put a pin in this. Is it because they had such a good time, or was it because they were enjoying the local coffee in town? Do you know what I mean? They look a little too happy. Do you know what I'm talking about? Then we're going to get to this video right here, by the way, right? Haven't seen H cut loose like this in a long time. Now, put a pin in this. You ever danced during the day? Not really, right? You ever been to a Sunday wedding? A daytime Sunday wedding? And maybe the next day is Monday? Yeah. No dancing at that wedding. Okay? However, you got like a 3-day weekend, holiday weekend, and you're stuck at some yo-yo's wedding. You got roped into that. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, please, now my Labor Day weekend is with this. Ugh. Oh my God, why do we got to be their friends? Anyways, but you got Monday off, so it's like, you can cut loose a little bit on Sunday, baby. So you get a little loose juice, right? Next thing you know, you're dancing in the daytime, right? By the way, they have it on Sunday during the day because either they're booked up, they waited to get booked, or it's cheaper. It's cheaper to keep her. That's what they say. Any hoots. But you can cut loose a little bit because you don't have to go to work Monday. So everything's honky-dory, right? You get a little loose juice. You get the goose is loose, right? You get a flock of geese going on, right? You get your little cutting foot loose, right? Everybody's cutting foot loose. Foot loose. Kick up your Sunday shoes. Exactly. Thank you. Hello. Anyways, these two yo-yos are dancing during the day, right? Now, let's watch this video here, okay? I turned the awesome music down just because who knows if it's I don't want to get dinged. Look at this. Look at his happy ass, okay? Look at this guy. He's happier than he's been in a long time. He is so in love with this lady that does not love him at all. The other thing is just put a pin in this. Shiesty. By the way, when you see them having their little power struggles and their little dynamics, it's just because both of them want all the attention on them. That's really what it comes down to. Like that first day when she gave him the glance, or even at the Jane Pauley Yoda interview when she gives him the glance and she's like biting her teeth and all that. They are at that point not indulging in any coffee at that moment. Does that make sense? So they're all wound up. They're all tense, right? Maybe you know how you ever, it's YouTube. All right, so follow me on this. You ever have it like you wake up and you forgot your coffee or whatever in the morning, and a couple hours goes by and you're getting kind of antsy because you haven't had your coffee? There you go, okay? So imagine that, but, a lot 10 times stronger. So that's why they get all wound up, right? But once they get a little coffee in them, they get all loosey-goosey, they can have a good time, they can cut foot loose, right? So you get H over here, right? He's having a time of his life. Look at him. Oh, he's so happy. By the way, who dances like this during the daytime in the heat? Nobody. The other thing is this, too. You would think that these two would try to keep it cool and try to keep their fake status. You would think they would just try to keep it under, you know what I mean? Like contained in some way. But nope. let me show you this. All right, so this is the second video. Okay, so check this out. Now, here's the bizarre part, okay? So this is during the day. Vice President's there. Her husband's there. And they have, for some reason, I don't know what it is with this couple. They're always surrounded by little people. It's the bizarrest thing in the world. I don't know why. I don't know who's trusting them with them. But it's like an innocent kind of, we're dancing with the kids, having a good time with the kids thing. Weird, but okay, fine. It's not their kid. You know what I mean? Like, the whole thing's weird. Like, you shouldn't be dancing with somebody else's kids. It's just weird. Anyways, the vice president's dancing with a kid. Her husband's dancing with some kid. H is dancing with a kid. And Shiesty's dancing with a kid. However, this is where things go off the rails. And Shiesty, who just is dying for any attention from anybody, goes off the rails. And this is where it goes right here. Okay? So Shiesty's with the little person, H is with the little person, Vice President with a little person, and I think this is her husband with the little person. Okay? And then you got these two right here, right? But somehow, and here's the other thing, here's how you know Shiesty craves attention over even her own status. Because nobody would do, if you valued your status, you'd be like, oh, no. Like, put it to you this way, if they're at a nightclub, right? And they were out with some friends or whatever, yeah, fine. You cut loose, do whatever you want. You're with the vice president, you're with her husband, you're surrounded by children. You shouldn't behave this way. However, Shiesty cannot resist attention nor a microphone. Okay? Now we get here. Okay? So now this lady grabs Shiesty, who's dancing with a little person next to her husband. Here's the vice president's husband. Here's the vice president, okay? This lady, for some reason, reaches out to Shiesty and just grabs her. Now, if Shiesty had any value of her stature, her fake stature as it is, she would say, oh, no, thank you, but no. But no, out of the desire of attention and the desire to please, she accepts gladly. Now, why this lady's playing matchmaker with this dude, I have no idea. So then Shiesty starts. Now, by the way, look how casual the vice president, the husband, and H are all dancing, because they're dancing with little people. So it's just a very nonchalant, innocent thing. Okay? But then Shiesty gets with, this amigo, right? And all of a sudden, Shiesty's really throwing it down now. Now, by the way, if you were not hopped up on coffee, let's say, would you behave this way in a daytime hot-ass tent or whatever this is, right, with some random stranger while you're trying to make a good impression on, and you're trying to set an example in front of little people, and you're trying to make a good impression in front of the vice president and her husband, okay? The people that are hosting you there, okay? Think about this. Okay? But no, she's got to put... Now, by the way, I have this on slow speed. I have this on 0.75. Okay, if I put this up fast, you'll see... Wait, here, let me put it on fast. Not fast, but normal. All right, here we go. Now, look at this. Now, you see anybody else dancing all, rapid fire? No. Everybody's chill, right? You got little people here and everything. These kids are in costumes and everything. Who knows? Who knows what this is? Okay, please. Nobody knows, right? But all of a sudden, Shiesty's like, oh, she's got to put on the moves, right? Whoa, look at this. It's like her first day out of jail or something. You know what I mean? Like, she's just got to, she said, this is the last day on earth. And by the way, do you see anybody else dancing this outrageous? No. And by the way, most people are with little people, okay? This lady's with a little person. This is just a random couple, but they're dancing mellow. You know what I mean? Everybody's being mellow. Nope, not Shiesty. Now, here's the weirdest part. This lady comes in. By the way, you see a lady come in with hair like this, no matter what it is for, I don't care if she's coming towards you with a briefcase with $100,000 in cash. Do not talk to this person, okay? This is a red flag and a half right here. Look at this hair. Okay, I'm sorry. Once your hair hits your once your hair hits the middle of your badonkadonk, you need to get away from me, okay? This lady's got hair. This lady's got hair in 2 different time zones here. I don't know what's going on. She's got hair in Colombia, Bogota, and Cartagena. Okay, please. Lady, what's with the hair? Where do you put that hair at night? What is going on? Where do you stash that hair, dude? That's what I want to look at. I cannot get over this hair. Please, somebody's gonna. Are people stepping on your hair right now? Her hair is still in the parking lot in the car, and then Shiesty's. So here's my point. Now Shiesty, not only does she get pulled, and by the way, she does not value her stature, her status, rather. She values attention. So now she's dancing with this random whack-a-loon, right? With this getup and this hair. Your hair is down to your knees, Rapunzel. Take it easy, okay? Take it easy. If it's real, it's gross. And if it's fake, it's even more ridiculous. Okay? Now she's twisting Shiesty around like they're now dating or something. Do you know what I mean? Very bizarre. And Shiesty's getting dipped by what is this? It looks like a lady. I don't know, okay? It's a lady. Looks like a lady, okay? And now Shiesty, what in the hell was that? Okay? My point is this. How buck wild do you gotta go during a daytime wedding in the heat, surrounded by the people that you're trying to make a good impression on, that are paying for everything for you to be there, when all the stuff, and you're trying to make a good. She's sitting there. Her whole premise, this whole thing, was trying to, help little ones. And she's sitting there, pretending she's, mom of the year and all this stuff, setting some example. Meanwhile, the minute somebody just flashes 5 seconds of attention to her, she's off to the races. Do you see what I'm saying here? Anyways, let me know your thoughts. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. You guys have a great day and be good. And don't do what Shiesty does. And never talk to a person that has hair that crazy. Period.
LUVS, baby. You're beautiful.